Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. Do you know I'm going to show you in this workflow automation how you can, with this just one automation, add your order details to your Google Sheet spreadsheet and also send a personalized WhatsApp message. Yes, you heard it right. Just with this one automation. You do not have to lift any finger to track the order details or send personalized WhatsApp message, writing those messages from yourself. You just need this automation. Now, if you also want to learn how you can create this for your business, let's start creating this from the beginning. Here in this video, we are going to see how we can connect WooCommerce to Google Sheet and WhatsApp in such a manner that whenever there is a new order on WooCommerce store, automatically the details are added to my spreadsheet and the WhatsApp message is sent. For this, we are going to build a connection between these two applications using Pabbly Connect. This is the landing page of Pabbly and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com in the browser. After browsing the website, we need to sign into our Pabbly account. On the top right corner, we can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on the sign in, and if you are a new user, click on the sign up for free, and this will give you some tasks free on monthly basis. You can use those tasks and check whether it fits your business or not, and when you feel ready to upgrade, you can use this code SHUYT to get maximum benefits on the Pabbly yearly and lifetime deal. Once you pay for this lifetime deal, you get access to all the features that you forever. Here, as I'm an existing user, I'll click on the sign in, and here all Pabbly apps page has appeared, which is showing me all the Pabbly applications. I'll select this Pabbly Connect Access now, and I will be landed towards the app dashboard of Pabbly Connect, where I will be able to find my workflows over here and the folders over here. If you wish to create a new folder, simply click on this plus icon, and from here you can create a new folder. For now, I want to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on this create workflow. I'm going to create this workflow from the scratch. Name this workflow as automatically send WooCommerce order confirmation and save orders to Google Sheets, and now I need to select the folder. These are the folders which have been created. I'm going to select as all automations and then click on create. Here workflow is created successfully. As soon as I click on create, this box has appeared in front of me where I have to enter my trigger application. Trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger step in a workflow, but as many as action steps as you want. Here in this workflow, I want that whenever I receive a new order from WooCommerce, automatically the details are added to the spreadsheet and the WhatsApp message is sent, which means whenever I'm going to receive a new order, this complete workflow here will get triggered, because trigger basically activates or triggers any workflow. Here in my trigger application, I will be taking WooCommerce, and in the trigger event, I'm going to select new order created and then click on connect. Now I need to make connection between Pabbly Connect and WooCommerce, for which a webhook URL is provided to me, and this webhook URL is going to act as a bridge to connect my WooCommerce with Pabbly Connect. I'm going to follow the help desk given below and build this connection. For that, I'm going to open my WordPress. WooCommerce is a plugin of WordPress and I have installed it from here. You have to install it, activate it, and it will start appearing here. From here, you have to go towards the settings. Now, from settings, you have to go towards this advanced. And over here on this page setup, beside this page setup, you can see this webhooks. So you just have to scroll a little down. You will find this option. From here, you have to go towards the webhooks. And as the webhooks option opens, you have to add a new webhook. Now, I'm going to first copy this webhook URL from this workflow. And I'm going to scroll again. I'm going to add this webhook URL which I've just copied over here. So first we have to name this webhook. I'm going to name this webhook as orders 123. The status will be active. The topic is order created, and then I'm going to enter the delivery URL. I'm going to enter the secret, then I'm going to enter the latest API version, save the webhook. In this manner, I have added this webhook. Now I'm going to go back towards the workflow and check whether I have received any webhook ID response or not. And here it is. We have just now received this response with the webhook ID, which means the webhook is added successfully. And now I'm going to click on this recapture webhook response. And do you wish to recapture the response? I'm going to click on this yes. You will see it will change to waiting for webhook response. And now I need to do a test submission in order to capture the webhook response here in this workflow. In order to do this, I'm going to create an order. For that, I am going to go towards my store on WooCommerce and I'm going to place an order. So let's suppose I want to get this crescent moon pendant, and as I do this order placement, all the details should be received here in this workflow. Because of this only, we are going to check whether we have created the connection setup or not. I'm going to add this to cart. So here I have entered the details. The name is best lead, the address is this with the rest of the details. I'm going to enter the email address also. So the email address will be bestlead@pabblytudes.com. So I have entered all the details. I have selected my payment option also as cash on delivery. I'm going to click on this place order. Here, as soon as the order is placed, all the details should be received. Let's wait for the response. Here we have placed the order successfully for this particular product. Now I'm going to go back towards my workflow and check whether I received the details or not. And here let's wait for the webhook response. We have captured the response be 10 seconds ago. If I scroll down, we can see the product. The name of this product is this crescent moon pendant. If I scroll further, we have all the details. We have the phone number, the code, the state, the address details, the name of this person. So here, as soon as we have received the details, we can see the connection setup is working fine. We have done the payment of ₹1,999, and here we have the same details. You can see this. So here, as soon as we have placed the order, we have received that response in this workflow, and this shows the connection setup is working fine. And now whenever there will be new order, I will start capturing that response here in this workflow. Moving on towards the next step, whenever I receive a new order, I want to add the details to my spreadsheet. I'm going to select my action application as Google Sheets, and in the action event I'm going to select add new row and then click on connect. If you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, then click on the sign in with Google. Choose your Google account with which you have logged in your Google Sheets, and after choosing that account, allow. You will see Google Sheets will be connected to Pabbly Connect. Now first I have to select the spreadsheet. To select the spreadsheet, I am going to open my Google Sheets account, and over here you can see that I have created this spreadsheet by the name WooCommerce orders. So I am going to select this spreadsheet. Now as soon as I select the spreadsheet, all the fields which I have in this spreadsheet appears here. Now I need to fill in these details. I am not going to enter the details manually. Instead I am going to map it. To map it, I am going to enter slash, go towards this WooCommerce. I'm going to enter the first name, which was this best. Then I'm going to enter the last name, which was lead. Then I'm going to enter the phone number. The phone number was this. Then I'm going to enter the email address. The email address was this best lead. Then I'm going to enter the product. So the product was crescent moon pendant. Then the address was 123 Old Road, and then I'm going to enter the payment method, which was cash on delivery, and then I'm going to enter the total, which was this 1,999. Now over here you see mapping is important so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in this field. Manually entering the data will make this field static, and the information will not change even when you receive the new response, and that's why we map it instead of manually entering it. After entering all the details, I'll hit save and send test request, and we have received the response. I'm going to open my spreadsheet and check whether I have received these details in my Google Sheets or not. And here it is, we have added the details. The first name and the last name is best lead. Then we have the phone number, which was this only. We have the email address bestlead@pabblytudes.com. We have the product crescent moon pendant and phone number. We have the address, payment method, and the total. So we have added all the details. Now I'm going to send a personalized WhatsApp message to this customer. For that, I'm going to click on this add new action step, and in the action application, I'm going to search for Pabbly Chatflow, using which I'm going to send the WhatsApp message. I'm not going to send any template. If you want to send a template message, you have to create it beforehand. So I'm going to send a text message and then click on connect. If you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, and then you have to enter the token. If you click on this hyperlink, you will be redirected towards the all Pabbly apps page, from where you have to go towards this Pabbly Chatflow access now, and then on the left hand side you will find the settings. From the settings you have to go towards this APIs and webhooks, and then you can copy this API and paste it over here. As I have already an existing connection, I'm going to save this. You will see Chatflow will be connected to Pabbly Connect. Now I'm going to enter the phone number first. So I'm going to map it. So as I've told you, we are going to map it. The phone number was this one, but over here we have the plus sign. In the help desk it's written that we do not have to enter the plus sign, so which means we need to format this. For that, I'm going to save this action step, cross this, and then I'm going to click on this add new action step, and in the action application I'm going to search for text formatter by Pabbly. In the action event I'm going to select text basic formatting and then click on connect. Now in the string I'm going to enter the phone number, which was this one, and I'm going to enter the transform as extract number, and then I'm going to click on save and send test request. We have received the response. Now I'm going to enter that over here in this chat flow action step like this. Now I'm going to enter the message. So here I'm going to enter the message. I'm going to map the name. The name was this best. So I'm going to enter the first name. Thank you for your order. We have received your order and our team is preparing to dispatch. I'm going to enter the product. The product was this crescent moon pendant and the total was 1999. So I have mapped these details such that whenever I receive a new order, these details get replaced with the new order details of the customer with their phone number and the message also. So I'm going to skip these fields. I'm going to keep these fields as default only. If you want to enter something other than this, you can read the help desk given below and enter accordingly. Now over here you see I have received a dummy phone number, but I am going to remove this phone number for now and enter my own phone number so that I can show you the WhatsApp message on the execution of this workflow. After entering my phone number, I'll hit save and send test request. We have received the response and this response is a positive one. Let me open my WhatsApp, and here it is. We have received this message. Hi best, thank you for your order. We have received your order and our team is preparing it for dispatch. Here is the order summary. Product is this, total is this. You see, this is the same exact message. And this is how we have built the connection between WooCommerce, Google Sheets, and Pabbly Chatflow or WhatsApp using Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubts, you can comment down this video below and we will try to resolve it as soon as possible. You can stay tuned to our channel for learning more such interesting automation. And before you go, if you plan to upgrade, do not forget to use the code SHUYT to get maximum benefits on the Pabbly yearly and lifetime deal. Thanks for watching.
Not only this automation, you can create multiple such automation using Pabbly Connect. Now, if you want to know the different plans which Pabbly provide, you can check out the link given over here. If you have any queries, you can mail us at sales@pabbly.com, and if you have any issues, you can comment down this video below and we will try to resolve it as soon as possible. You can subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much for watching.